That's the first thing they're gonna hear.
Scare and dip. I'm testing my vocals, Rich.
It's a bizarre mic test.
I'm testing how loud I am, so I say scare and dip.
Okay. You know what? That's fine. You can say whatever strange things you want.
Hey, welcome everybody.
What's up? How's everyone doing?
We are not late. We were considering going a little late because I'm downloading. We're downloading a game.
Well, they know what it is, don't they? Or not? Maybe not.
Well, oh sure. So yeah, Rich wants to do some stuff in.
Oh my God.
What was that?
That was your thing.
What, my what?
Your special thing.
Oh, my special thing. Rich wanted to play a little Stardew Valley, and if he wants to stop, we're downloading Dishonored 2.
It's a long download.
It's a big game. Here, you want to do some key bindings?
You know what? I'm fine with it.
You're fine with this? All right.
Well, here, is that got a like a dongle or something?
Yeah, it's plugged in.
It's already plugged in?
Oh, here, let me. You just the switch is over here.
Okay. Actually, is this gonna recognize this as is? I wonder.
I
just need to move, basically.
Yeah. Then it should. It's just WASD. So.
Oh
Yeah. Great. Use the old chuck stick. So Rich wanted to do some stuff in Stardew Valley, and check out Rich's very impressive farm here. By the way, very impressive farm, Rich. Look at this.
Moderately. Oh, this month. No, they're not done. Oh, these done? I got some cabbage.
Nice.
That means I got another bundle at the community center taken care of. Nice.
And so yeah, if he if he wants to stop playing this, I'll play a little Dishonored because I was playing a little this morning afternoon, and I'm kind of digging it. I know someone asked me on Twitter whether I was experiencing any technical problems, and I wasn't.
Well, you got a nice PC.
Some people are saying they're having problems.
Are you using PC just out of curiosity, or?
Oh yeah. Oh God, yeah. I've heard that with Dishonored, like, precise aim is a thing, and
Okay.
I don't know. Oh, give her a little snoogle. Adorable, Rich. Why is Rich playing this JRPG?
Because there's no boring turn-based combat where you just stand at either side of the room and whack at each other.
Right.
Spamming the same attack over and over until the other thing dies. That in-depth strategy you all like in your JRPGs.
Zombie Fever, have a nice PC. I built it on stream. All the specs are on that stream build somewhere. I don't know exactly the specs. My graphics card is a GTX 1070 though.
No, hold on to all this.
It's not the 1080. I know the 1080 is like that. That's the real nice one. So I didn't get the real nice one, but it serves my purpose as well. And so far, I'm maybe an hour and a half of playtime into Dishonored 2, as I had to take many breaks. And so far, I have not come across any debilitating, game-breaking bugs, as have been reported.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got one of those.
So just clean, button up, nice. What?
Clean button, what?
So just clean, button up, nice shirt, nice. So just clean, button up shirt, nice. Who? I'm wearing a flannel and Rich is wearing a t-shirt. Are you talking to us? Talking to someone else?
They're bored by the stream.
Right, they're bored already.
Whatever else they can talk about.
They're bored already. We just started. Welcome to the Sunday stream. I am playing as Emily, mostly because I like playing as girls in games. And
so you get to pick who you play as?
You get to pick as whether you want to play as Emily or Corvo.
Okay.
And the way I wanted to play it, I empathized more with Emily, so I chose that. If I do it, if I play tonight, I'm going to choose Corvo just to see what happens, like to see how similar his storyline is. Like, do they go the same places? I don't know, but that's what I'm doing for now. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not very far at all.
So what's going on, Jack? What's new? What's new in the world?
Not a Robot 101. We don't need anyone to model stuff in AutoCAD. We have a couple helpers. We have Mario, and Oh Bother, who are helping us. Oh, you completed a bundle.
I only got 2 more. I'm done with all their shit.
Nice.
Oh, I got a seed maker. Oh, I really needed one of those. Oh well. I need 3 apples.
Okay.
And pomegranate.
Oh.
And that's everything.
Wow.
All of the rest are done, Jack.
Nice, Rich. Very nice. You got a seed maker.
So what am I gonna do now? Just fish.
That's right.
Here's my goal tonight.
Okay, what's you said you want to do some
I
mining?
want to do a deep run in the Skull Cavern mine where you get all the iridium.
Okay.
So I need money to buy stones, and I also need fish to make food to eat in the mines.
Okay.
I don't think I have anywhere near enough money to buy the amount of stones I need, though, to get deep. Because the strategy is what you can do with the stones is you can build a staircase.
Okay.
And then you just bring, 5,000 rocks with you, and you just make a bunch of staircases to get deep. And the deeper you go in those mines, the higher the chance you'll get iridium.
Oh, okay.
So you get really deep
And then
with
you
the
just
stones,
start
and then you
going
start
for iridium.
blowing things up with bombs.
All right, great. Rogue Null says, when we use Twitch Prime to subscribe to Jack and Rich, still get the money? Yes, we get an as equal a cut as we would get if you paid just out of pocket. So yes, if you are a Amazon Prime user, you get 1 free Twitch subscription a month. You do need to check that auto renew if you want to auto renew, but.
Oh my god. What kind of crazy fish are you?
It's going to be a tiny little, tuna.
No. Well, tunas aren't that tiny. Tunas are pretty big.
Oh, yeah? What am I thinking of? Sardine?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
That's not gonna be
sardines.
no sardine.
What?
Pufferfish.
Pufferfish! That's adorable. Gobbledygook says, hey guys, did you ever play Skyrim or any other Bethesda games besides Fallout New Vegas? Dishonored series uses the same engine. Hope you fall in love with it and have a long honeymoon. Cheers.
I mostly avoided it because I didn't like the idea of first-person melee combat.
In Skyrim?
Yeah.
Oh. And I can tell you in Dishonored 2 so far, it works really nice.
I plan on stealthing the shit out of that. You apparently are a bloodthirsty monster.
I'm a bloodthirsty monster, but the action works really nice. Much like Thief, the little bit I played of Thief, it has a whole, parry slash system with your sword. And mostly because I just kept on screwing up my stealth, I decided to say fuck it. And I wanted to murder them anyway because, there's a story reason why I wanted to murder them.
Dishonored doesn't have the fear factor that Thief had because you could just slaughter everything.
In what?
In Dishonored.
Yeah. Right now, I am able to slaughter everything with ease.
Yeah.
But, I'm very early on.
You don't get the sense of fear that you got playing Thief.
Right. I'm not using a big dumb club in Dishonored. I have my sword, and you get a cool little gun. I try not to use the gun, mostly because it, makes more people come and attack you. But I'm digging it so far. I'm liking it. It makes me upset about my motion sickness and Thief because I do think I would enjoy it, but because I've been enjoying.
Well, you really can't just go around slaughtering things in Thief.
Oh, well, then maybe I wouldn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because for part of the story, I just really enjoy killing a bunch of people.
Right. Apparently pufferfishes are a pain in the ass.
I'm playing Dishonored 2.
You fucker.
I'm assuming, like most sequels, you don't necessarily have to play the first one, but hopefully you can get some good money for pufferfishes. Whoa. Pufferfishes.
Well, I plan on turning them into food, so the money isn't even a thing.
Are there any games or genres that you wish you were better at, like stealth or fighting games?
Typically, I'm not the ones I'm not good at. I'm not good at because I don't like them and I don't play them that much. That's the thing.
Sure. Like I don't have the mental acuity to think like 3 moves ahead, like in chess or in strategy games. So strategy games are incredibly difficult for me just because I don't have the patience to think 10 moves ahead.
Like, I was pretty bad at XCOM when I first started playing. But I liked it. I kept playing it, and I got gooder at it.
You got gooder. Oh, that's the key. You get gooder. So, like, I wish I had the patience. Ooh, perfect. I do wish I had the patience for strategy games. I just don't.
Rich refuses to expand his horizons.
Absolutely, Rich.
Yeah, if you don't like horse shit, you just got to keep eating it until you like it.
I mean, eventually you're probably going to find the right kind of horse shit, Rich. What if the horse ate a bunch of strawberries the day before? Then, might have a slight strawberry taste to it.
I think the problem is you're just not eating enough cyanide. You got to broaden your horizons, Jack.
Rich, I know this one brand of cyanide that I'm sure you're going to love. I'm sure you're going to love it. It's this one specific brand. I know you don't like most brands of cyanide, but I got this one brand. Dr. Kildacat, I'm liking the world so far. Really digging the world. I like the like steampunk mysticism Victorian thing.
Thief.
It made me sick, Rich.
Thief.
It made me sick. I also like that it doesn't look like a Doom mod and it has modern day graphics.
Oh, I hate these pufferfish because I'm not even planning on selling the damn thing.
No, and Thief just had the little I got to play of Thief, it was straight up medieval.
No.
Well, that first mission, like people were in like knights outfits.
Especially Thief 2 is mostly Victorian.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. The Great Wilson says, "Shit, this gameplay is too fast-paced for me. I'm having a coronary."
Yeah, I'm fishing. What do you want?
It's Stardew Valley. That's what it is. Can you eat pufferfish?
No, they're poisonous.
Oh, okay.
I think once you cook them, though, it just counts them as like fish.
Oh, sure.
A fish recipe.
Gotcha. What do I think about Pokemon Sun and Moon? So far, actually, I have not been terribly into Pokemon Y. I've been playing...
Oh, my God! We're talking about Pokemon.
We're talking about Pokemon, Rich. I've been a big fan of all the Pokemon games, and Pokemon Y... Oh, Friendo's coming to see you, Rich. Hey there. What are you doing? You fishing? Can I watch? Hey there, Friendo.
Oh my God! He's getting in position.
I'm just standing back here. You don't need to worry about anything, friendo. Oh no, I'm just fishing. Oh, okay. Mind if I just fish right next to you? So far I haven't been digging Pokemon Y, only because I feel like they got rid of a lot of the things I liked about the Pokemon series. You're hanging out with a bunch of your friends all the time, and I liked kind of the loner aspect. You get a bunch of Pokemon for free, and...
Someone in the chat is bitter that I like Thief and Vanquish and not Final Fantasy. Go fuck yourself.
Well,
probably
they're very similar games. Thief, Vanquish, Final Fantasy.
They get upset when I don't like the exact same things they like as much as they like them.
I know.
I don't like that. Why does he like it? Bad.
He say thing bad. Now I say bad thing.
He no like anything except for things he likes and talks about. But he no like things I like means he no like anything. Taste bad.
Get good. So yeah, it's a little Pokemon Y.
I ask him if he wish he liked things I like. He say no. He say, no, he not wish he like thing I like. Insult, insult.
Like lion brain. Yes, Rich is like lion brain. You're right. I'm trying to talk to you about Pokemon, and Rich keeps interrupting me with funny stuff. How dare he? How dare he try to tell jokes on our entertainment stream? God damn it, Rich! How dare you?
You just keep talking about them Pokemon, Jack. It's fine. It's fine.
No.
You gotta talk about something while I'm fishing.
Oh, I know. No, it's like Pokemon wise so far has been very, very like it's like baby mode, and usually I only am in it for the story. I'm only in it for defeating the Elite Four or whatever. I rarely play after that, and like in this game, you get an experience share very early on. And normally the experience share, you get to like choose one Pokemon and they will get some amount of experience, so you don't necessarily have to fight them, so it's a good way to raise weaker Pokemon. The experience share in this one gives experience to all the other Pokemon, even if they don't fight. And so I haven't even beaten the 4th gym leader yet, and all my Pokemon are at crazy high levels, and so nothing is a challenge. Nothing is a challenge for me. How many fish are in that one spot? How many have you caught so far? 8? At least 8.
Check my inventory. Mostly, it's mostly seaweed. I've gotten 12 fucking seaweeds.
Oh.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 fish. Actually, 14. I 15. I'm not counting the puffer fish for some reason.
Okay,
I don't know
sure.
why not.
Huh.
But,
Great.
I'm almost out of energy. You know what? I need enough hardwood to build a house expansion, so I'm going to the forest, Jack.
Going to the forest.
Going to the forest.
Okay.
I've got my fish on.
Hey, get it.
It's done.
I agree. Twitch plays Pokemon. My experience with modern Pokemon so far has been it's just too easy, and it's not as satisfying to me. So my guess is if the trend continues, Sun and Moon will be the same. It'll just be a little too boring for me. So I'm not necessarily excited about it, is what I'm saying.
Gaming has turned into the equivalent of the participation ribbon.
Yes, I'm feeling a little bit like that, Rich. Blorp. What was that? Oh, there. There he is. Hasn't Pokemon always been too easy? It's, it can be easy, but it hasn't been this easy. Eat the seaweed.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Put it in your mouth. Nice. Oh, that did shit. That did shit, Rich.
Good enough.
It did shit.
I got 2 more logs to chop up.
It did shit health.
2 more stumps.
Oh, okay. You can do it.
There, I'm done.
To make a point, says the Master 20,000. Even when you hate a series, you guys ended up liking Metal Gear Solid 5, despite hating and not caring.
No, we
hate
hate everything. We don't give anything a chance. We don't expand our horizons.
See, here's the thing, the Master. I don't think we ever said we hated the Metal Gear series. We just said we weren't particularly into it.
Oh, shit, I forgot to do some planting.
You don't have any energy, Rich.
I don't need energy to plant. I just need time, which I have probably enough for.
Yeah. That was our deal with the Metal Gear series, is we just said we weren't into it. We weren't well versed. Did you say you hated it?
I said I hated the story aspects of it.
The story
and I still
aspects.
do.
Sure. But with something like Final Fantasy, Rich has
Like both.
Right.
I know it's not the same as it used to be with the turn-based whacking at each other.
right,
I still don't. I'm not a big anime guy.
right.
And it's gonna be a bunch of crap and annoying girls, teenage girls that talk and act like 5-year-olds, and spiky-haired annoying kids.
Right.
Fuck the whole thing.
Fat Samurai puts it best, where he says, "Nuances for nerds." That's the thing. It's all about nuance. You know, and if you really want Rich to play Final Fantasy Tactics, you know what you got to do.
Shoot myself in the head.
No, you threw down.
Oh yeah, no, I have to receive a $998 donation
a one-time $998 donation
for 2 streams.
Oh yeah, I suppose for
$996 for one.
For people who weren't here on Friday, Rich did agree to do 2 full 4-hour streams of Final Fantasy Tactics if we can get a one-time donation. Originally, it was $1,000, but he then lowered the price to a perfectly reasonable $998. And if you want it to be even a little bit cheaper, he'll go down to 1 stream for $996. So, you got that.
Perfectly reasonable.
Perfectly reasonable. Two Brain says, "Dog, just be like everyone else and admit you love it with complete adoration or hate it with absolute venom." I mean, Rich, can't you make it more easier? Can't you make it easier on them? I guess here you are making it easier. You hate it with absolute venom, and now they still push you. We can't win.
No, there's no point in trying.
Cannot win. Oh, sure. Rich would hate it. I think Final Fantasy Tactics, he would enjoy the tactics of it.
Would I? I didn't like Banner Saga all that much.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. If it plays anything like Banner Saga,
I think there's more ranged heroes, if I remember. I played only a very little bit of it a long time ago, but you might dig it. Just for the strategy. Just for the strategy, but who knows? Farming. Play the shit out of Metal Gear Solid.
Like I'm perfectly willing to admit that Metal Gear Solid, good gameplay.
Really good
gameplay.
Yeah.
All the characters, all the plots, go fuck itself.
Yeah. And then the extended cutscenes.
Mr. Monster Man and his goofiness.
Yeah. Yep. The Lone Ranger Monster Mash. And the giant, and then building another giant robot, and then the angel robots things.
And the bad guy who's not a bad guy, and the double twist. You're not the character. Convoluted nonsense in favor of like a clear, straightforward story. Oh God.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh God.
But yeah, we both agreed that the gameplay was really fun. It was really fun sneaking into villages and doing that
open
stuff.
World stealth. Yeah, that was good.
That was great. We both recommended it.
Yes, we did.
That's true. That's true about Metal Gear Solid 5.
People they don't remember that.
They just remember all the hate we gave the story. Yeah, I remember. Jack, please tell Rich he's got the best T-shirts.
Thank you. This was sent to me by you people, by you fine people.
That's a great shirt. That's an Evil Dead shirt.
And I think, in general, Jack has the best shirts. that Darmok and Jalad one wins.
That's a great shirt.
Wins all time. That's the only shirt you need to wear, and you've won the shirt war.
Oh, well, there you go. That's what I needed then. That Darmok and Jalad shirt is pretty glorious. Though I have discovered, I don't know if I've said this on stream yet, I was wearing it out one day, and I was hanging out. We met up with a friend, and they saw the shirt, and they were looking at it, and they didn't get the reference. They didn't get the Star Trek reference, and they're just like,
jerks.
Well, they looked at the shirt, and they looked at me, and they go, "Are you in a band or something? Is that your band, the Darmok and Jalad?" And I looked at it, and Captain, the kind of simple Captain Picard looks like me, so it looks like I'm wearing a shirt with me on it.
Yeah.
And that is upsetting. I don't want that. I don't want that. Rich is clearly the arbiter of good taste. Absolutely. No, and I know there's a new Final Fantasy. I did play a little Final Fantasy X and a little Final Fantasy X2. Probably X2 was the last one I played, and I just couldn't be down with the outfit swapping. But X wasn't the worst. It was kind of bad. I played a little Final Fantasy. Not my cup of tea.
Oh shit! I left the doors open. Oh well, it's fine.
Oh, you left your cows out?
Yeah.
Oh. Way to go. Way to go. Where are we here? TC Brady 133 says, just subscribe to the RLM Patreon. Hope it is worth it. Pokemon is for Mongoloid man. Huh?
I hope so too.
I actually, I'm not a patron of theirs, so I don't know what they post. But let's say it's worth it, though. Let's say it's worth it.
There's advance warning on some stuff.
There's advance warning. I know they post behind-the-scene photos a lot and pictures and extra videos that you can't get unless you're a patron. So, also, Pokemon is for Mongoloid man children. Also, baseball sucks. AIDS. Any news on Project Hornet? No news on Project Hornet.
He doesn't like anything. He's wrong for liking baseball.
You are.
I hate people so much. Like all people. I hate all of the people.
Yeah, that's fair. Jack!
Milk the damn goat!
Says Sarah Chen. You should get Pokemon Sun or Moon so I can trade and or fight with you. It's going to be my first Pokemon game. Oh, I'll probably end up getting it eventually. Does your dinosaur grow big? Can it grow
nope.
big? It
just I don't think he gets any bigger than that, yeah.
Oh, that's upsetting. Got to have a giant dinosaur. Just be a patron for the support of the free content. Yeah, and that's true. That's really true with anyone's patron. Is the idea is you're a patron and then they keep making the thing that you like.
look, Chad. The second you start wanting to talk about the Cubs, that's when I start talking about politics. All right, we can have a nice lengthy discussion about President Trump.
Oh Jesus Christ! Don't talk about the Cubs. Jesus.
I'll change that subject on you faster than you can blink, motherfucker.
Nice.
You're not fucking around with that shit.
Just as Guy says, Rich, you want bombs for Skull Cavern depth.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
I got a whole bunch of iron ore and coal I can craft into bombs.
Yep.
Rather than spending $1 million to buy.
Great. Bomb the rock clusters to find stairs and holes.
I know.
Holes are way better than stone. Okay. Oh,
I need bombs.
Yeah.
But I need rocks. I need rocks for that shortcut to about level 100, preferably level 150.
Oh, okay.
And then you start doing the bombs.
Okay. Cool.
That's my strat. So what I need is money. I need to wait for some crops to grow, and hopefully I'll have enough money to buy a fuck ton of rocks, and then we're hitting the mines.
Great.
So then I'm going to cook some lucky lunches to build my luck up.
Nice.
To find the iridium even easier. Mm-hmm. And then I need some food to eat for my health.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and yeah, just for anyone in the chat and for our mods, Friday was the No Politic Day. It might come up now. I'm still going to try to keep it cool and easy, but it could come up, and obviously, as long as people are being civil in the chat, they're free to discuss politics. If they are harassing someone or name-calling or anything like that, then you can start the banning. But everybody be cool. Everybody just for a little bit be cool. And yes, I did see, hopefully everyone follows us on Twitter and saw the Mr. President... Speaking of politics, saw the Mr. President level beats.
Oh, yeah. Talk about that, because that's some great shit.
The Mr. President challenge, if you guys remember, Rich, mostly me, I got stuck on that one level for like 2 hours and 20 minutes. And we couldn't figure it out, and it was incredibly frustrating, and it was a terrible night for everyone. And we issued a challenge for anyone to come and try to beat that one Mr. President level. And someone did and made actually a really well-produced video, by the way.
Yeah.
It was funny. It was short. It was to the point. And they beat the level. It was great. It was great. And it can be beaten in the wonkiest way ever. And really, it's just kind of exploiting the glitches in the game. And he found the right path to do it. So check that out. I posted it on our previously recorded Twitter a couple days ago. And someone in the chat, feel free to link to that. Ooh, summer party. Summer party.
Yeah, I forgot what the best thing to throw on there is. I'm just going to toss in a wine.
Sure. I mean, really, anything with a gold star usually is the winner. Thanks. Oh, bother. Just put up the link for us. Thank you. Thank you, Oh, bother. Gay for Jack. Thank you for that tip. That's quite generous of you. Gay for Jack says, just a little something for the countless hours of entertainment and friend simulation. How was Noah, Jack? The movie, FYI. I actually have not seen it yet. Noah's one of those movies that I wouldn't want anyone else to suffer through with me because I know it's like a weird one. Mm-hmm. And I had some time to watch a movie last week, and my wife Lisa was around, so I was like, hey, let's watch that X-Men Apocalypse, because she is a bigger X-Men fan than I am. And I was like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be bad, but can't be any worse than Days of Future Past, which we both hated. And it was. And so I spent my movie time last week watching X-Men Apocalypse, which was a mistake. So this week, when I get extra time, I will watch Noah. Very excited about that. Noah is okay. I like Darren Aronofsky, aka Darren Aronofsky. I like him in general as a director. I think I've heard he does some strange shit with the source material, and I mean Russell Crowe's good. I've heard it's weird, and I'm really excited to see it because I heard it's weird.
Weren't the biblical literists upset because of the inaccuracy?
No, the biblical...
The liberties they took?
The biblical literists were okay with it. The everyday Christians were upset because of the biblical accuracy.
Okay. I thought some of the young earth creationists were upset because, no, that's not how it happened. That's not how it really happened.
He went by the book. And in the book, by the way,
all right.
there is some weird shit, which is what I'm most looking forward to. Like, giants and shit. No, it's fucking nuts. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to watch it. I still have it.
Were there dinosaurs in the movie?
There's creatures.
Okay.
I
believe.
Not
dinosaurs.
I don't think they're dinosaurs. I believe they're creatures. Because there was no mention of dinosaurs in the Bible. Gobbledygook says, I haven't played a Final Fantasy game since 7, but I will give 15 a try. Did you watch the gameplay?
No, I don't care.
Driving around in a car, open world, huge dragons, dogma, monsters with crazy style. Dust off the old PS4, says Gobbledygooks. I also have not seen any gameplay because I just in general don't care. Atomic Mousetrap says, feels like everyone's trying to raise my blood pressure tonight. Thank God I've got you guys. Thank you. Well, thank you, Atomic Mousetrap, for being here. And we get some lovely, serene Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
It's exactly the game it tries to be. I personally think it's a little boring, but it's exactly the game it tries to be. And isn't that wonderful?
Jack, your diplomacy is amazing.
We did see the Ghost in the Shell trailer. I made Rich watch it before the stream because I figured you guys would ask about it because there's a new Ghost in the Shell trailer, a full trailer. Hey, Rich, you had some really insightful thoughts on the Ghost in the Shell trailer. Could you share them with everyone?
It looks like a big budget special effects movie. Looks like every other one that gets released.
Yep.
That's what it looks like. That's what it sure looks like.
It
Wow,
does.
wow.
And I thought it looked really cool. I really liked it. I've seen Ghost in the Shell, the anime, and the only one here who is in general like okay with anime. So I thought it looked really dope. I'm worried
Looks
about.
as good as the trailer for Jupiter Ascending.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen. Did you see Jupiter?
No.
Oh, okay. But I'm excited about it. I like Scarlett Johansson. I know she's supposed to be a little kind of emotionless, like a little deadpanish, but the scenes they chose to use of hers in the trailer felt a little off, but I'm sure overall it's going to be fine.
And Chad, I know Final Fantasy 15 is not turn-based. I'm also sure there's a metric fuck ton of anime garbage. Jesus fucking Christ. Whom I don't believe in. Save me. Save me, Jeebus.
If you save me, I'll believe in you. Save me from anime, Jesus, and I will believe. Ay, ay, ay. No, but I've been excited about it in general, and the trailer got me, looks neat. I like the robots. I like that setting. I like that I like the whole thing. I dig it. Yeah, Super Saiyan Goku, that is kind of Scarlett Johansson's thing, like emotionally dead person, robot, alien, assassin. That is kind of her deal. So I'm sure it's going to work out fine. But
Let's see what needs to be done.
We will see. Hey, Rich.
What?
Would you play an RPG if it wasn't turn-based, didn't have anime tropes like Final Fantasy, yet was still made by Square Enix?
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know if they did the storytelling the same. Like is it a game Square Enix would even make if it's not full of anime garbage?
Oh.
Is that a possibility? Yeah, in theory, if they made something like a BioWare, like Mass Effect, yeah.
Not a Robot 101. What game is that? Is the question that I have for you. Geno Suave, I think we've heard about that anime monster. That's like, the good one. That's the good one. I like anime in general.
When I talk about anime, that's like a general rule. There have been exceptions to that rule.
Oh, of course. There's always
Zone of the
exceptions.
Enders.
So yeah,
I even like the Zone of the Enders anime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Just as a general rule, I don't like
Right.
anime. Whatever it is with their tropes is just something that does not appeal to me.
Like everyone likes Cowboy Bebop. Did you see Cowboy Bebop?
I never did.
Oh, you would
I might.
really
I
like
might.
Cowboy Bebop. That's the one like everyone likes Cowboy Bebop. Let's see here. It's called Secret of Evermore, and it's a B-movie video game. You are a cool 80s kid that gets trapped in a computer simulation where you battle dinosaurs, gladiators, knights, and murder bots. Secret of Evermore. Okay, I'll write that down. I'll write that down, Not a Robot 101, and we will add it to the list of games to play. Hold on. Putting it on the list. When you know what to do, you don't know where that fashion sits.
Putting it on the wrist.
Putting it on the list.
Jack.
What?
That's actually amusing.
Secret of Evermore. Boom. On the list. Done. Great. Yes, Rich has a dinosaur. it is upsetting to me that your dinosaur does not get any bigger. I would love for you to have a full-grown dinosaur in your farm.
Maybe there's a mod.
Oh, I'm sure there's a mod. I want that to be canon. I want that to be official game.
Dinosaur Rancher. You have the recipe for a hit game right there, Jack.
Dinosaur Rancher? It's just a farming simulator where you make giant dinosaurs? Yeah. And there's a dinosaur fighting pit?
Sure.
You can train them to be like work dinosaurs or fighting dinosaurs.
I'm not kidding. You have a game right there.
Boom.
I'm not even kidding.
You're welcome, people, game makers of the world.
It's like Harvest Dew with dinosaurs.
Boom.
And it'd be a hit, Jack. It'd be a hit, but you're never gonna make it.
I don't know how to make games, Rich.
It's never gonna happen, and it's tragedy. It's a small tragedy.
Apparently, there's a game called Monster Rancher.
Do you ranch giant dinosaurs?
I don't know. Mr. Shy Smile, even if the Dishonored 2 is already downloaded, Rich wants to play this game right now. So we're going to wait until Rich is done playing Stardew Valley, then we might play Dishonored 2. It is downloading.
Wow. I thought this game was liked.
This game is liked. And by the way, I still contend that this is the perfect game for live streamers.
Duck, get out of my hot peppers! I can't pick them up because you're a duck. Get out of my hot peppers!
It's the perfect game to stream because every once in a while you're going to say, "Duck, get out of my hot peppers."
Get out of my hot peppers! I'm not trying to pet you. I'm done petting you. I've petted you.
He wants to love you, Rich. The duck loves you.
I need my hot peppers.
Those hot peppers, though. Oh, that's great.
All right.
Oh, where were we? Stukia. Hey, Jack. I've heard you've been playing Don't Starve lately. Thoughts on it? Any chance you will play it on stream sometime? Possibly. I've been playing Don't Starve together with Sari-Chen, and it's been good. It's very,
Feels like there's a butt coming. But
not a butt. Like it's not blowing my mind. It is a survival game. You have to find shit to eat. And right now, Sari-Chen and I are working on building up our fortifications for when winter comes. And we are failing a lot. And I've been cheating.
You've been cheating?
I've been cheating.
Why?
Because I keep dying and I want to play. And so I cheat. There's a little code that you can put in to spawn a gem where you can, just get your life back right away. So I've been cheating a little bit.
Wow.
I know.
The whole game's been invalidated.
Pretty much. But it's all right. It's an all right game. We've been having fun. We've been having some fun. Oh, speaking of, Sari-Chen, you know what? Actually, thanks for the inspiration for my next draw. I'm going to draw you guys anime style for fun. And yeah, Monster is a fine...
I don't have any problem with anime as an art style. I have a problem with it as far as storytelling goes.
Mm-hmm.
So that wouldn't bother me.
Worse than saves coming. Absolutely. It's absolutely been worse than saves coming. But, I wanted to play the game, playing the game a little bit. Even though I've been cheating. I accept that I've been cheating. I accept it. Man from Laurentum says, do either of you make a distinction between films and shows when it comes to anime? Studio Ghibli have produced some of the most beautiful, engaging films around, though most anime shows are hideous and just awful. To me, that's just a different storytelling style. I think that's one of my problems with anime anime as a series is usually it takes them so damn long to get to the point. Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, God.
Is the classic example.
Oh,
One
God.
fight lasts 8 seasons. But like Studio Ghibli is beautiful movies, wonderful visuals, and it's all case by case. There's no blanket statement. It's all case by case. I think we talked about this on Friday. Is both of us really enjoyed Trigun, at least the first season of Trigun. The beginning of Trigun was a really fun show as an anime show. It ended weird.
It's gonna cost too much. I'm not gonna do that. I was gonna get a house upgrade, but that's 50,000.
Oh shit!
And I need a ton of rocks.
Buy rocks first, then buy the house if you can.
I've only got enough for 2 piles. Ugh. I need a lot more than that.
Sorry.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Well, I got the fish. I'm gonna get the corn I need. I just need rocks.
All right. Do it to it. Do what you do.
I guess it's always the old-fashioned way.
What's the old-fashioned way?
Mine.
Just mine for rocks? Sure. Do what you do. Trying to think of other shows. Like, I even liked One Punch Man. That was all right. It wasn't the greatest. One Punch Man was all right. That was a recent anime that I watched. Oh, Lloyd Beats. Sick burn. Sick burn.
What?
Oh, I'm not even gonna say it.
No, tell me.
Do you have enough rocks to craft a better stream?
Really not fond of the Stardew, you people, huh?
That's a sick burn. That's one of them sick burns. Renegade Kira says, on to a different topic. I've always wondered, what is RLM's policy on review scores? Personally, that is one aspect about RLM I really appreciate, since scores often take away from the conversation.
They're just stupid. They're meaningless.
And there's no way to contrast like an 8 game over here and an 8 game over there, like an 8 fighting game and an 8
especially with
Stardew
games.
Valley. Right, exactly.
The minute you give it a score, the conversation is no longer about the things you said about the game, but that got a 93, but that should have gotten a 96.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. When we were just in the talking about previously recorded phase, that was a conversation we had, and we kind of took that half in the bag model of just, would we recommend it?
Yeah.
And I think that's what works the best, is, hey, we have a conversation, and then would we recommend it? A way down has appeared.
No rocks.
No rocks.
So you need the big boulders. That have got a lot of rocks in them.
Oh yeah, that's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it.
Where do you go for the big boulders?
Just find them.
Oh.
They're just random.
But like I do understand where, there are things like Rotten Tomatoes and Metacritic, and there are aggregator sites that kind of run off of numbers, and if you ooh, pardon me. Ugly burp.
Like these. This is
there you go. This is the
jackpot.
Level. And so, numbers are easy. Unfortunately, numbers are also so simple that it takes away from the real pros and cons of a game. So, if you're looking for an easy way to aggregate a lot of people's opinions, you need numbers. And if you're looking for a conversation, it's going to take some time. There's no easy way to aggregate a conversation. Several conversations, Jackpot? What? Oh, for the rocks. Jackpot rocks. Scores are stupid only when stupid people tend to focus on the scores alone and ignore all the arguments presented about the game movie being reviewed. Well,
But if you're listening to the arguments presented, you really don't need the score.
that's the thing. The score is what detracts from, it's not the person reading it. I think it's the score itself that detracts from people paying attention to the arguments, because they just go 8. Oh, it's an 8, it must be good.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's an 8.5. It must be better than that last 8. No
Right.
matter what, no matter the genre. Oh, this one's a 7. It's never going to be as good as those 8s, you know what I'm saying? The funny thing for me is, like, Steam's review system is very strange. It's just a thumbs up, thumbs down, recommend, don't recommend.
Yeah.
And there are some people who you see have like hundreds of hours into a game and then give it a don't recommend. And you go, how the hell could you have put hundreds of hours into a game and then not recommend
some
it?
kind of update or something annoyed them.
Sure. It's crazy. That's crazy to me. Stuff like that.
People are crazy.
People are crazy. You're just mad Space Cop only has a 69% on Rotten Tomatoes? Oh, is that true? Yeah. I'd actually be surprised if it was that high. But that's great. Sorry, Rich.
That's fine. That's fine.
No. I was there. Who was it? Adam from Your Movie Sucks, who I follow on Twitter, was asking his followers to name movies by established YouTube celebrities that weren't complete garbage.
Right.
And because a lot of people who made YouTube videos and then made a movie, those movies suck. And for me, I could come up with 2 examples of like really solid good movies made by people who used to make YouTube videos. Mm-hmm. One is Roller Town by Picnic Face. If you want a good comedy, you go see Roller Town by Picnic Face. It's great.
Okay.
And the other is Mystery Team by Derek.
Mystery Team?
Mystery Team.
Okay.
By Derek Comedy. And I don't know if you know who Derek Comedy is. You might know.
I don't know a lot of things.
Did you watch Parks and Rec?
No.
Okay, then you probably don't. The guy who's going to be Lando Calrissian got his start in Derek Comedy, and he was a big part of Parks and Rec. And
was Lando going to be in the Rogue?
He's not going to be in Rogue One. That's going to be in the Han Solo movie.
Oh, they're already casting that?
Yeah, there's going to be a young Lando. Did you see The Martian or just read The Martian?
Just read it.
Oh, okay. He was in The Martian too. So you have no idea who
I have no idea
who Donald Glover is.
I'm very sorry.
It's all right.
Son of Danny Glover?
Oh, you're right. Community. God damn it. That's the second time I've made that mistake. Donald Glover, no relation to Danny Glover.
No relation. Okay.
Was in Community. Did you watch Community? Okay. God, I'm so sorry, everyone. I
can't tell you the last time I actually watched TV.
Gotcha. I confuse Community and Parks and Recreation all the goddamn time.
Right.
And I don't know why, and I'm really, really sorry, everybody.
Are you?
I am because
Are you sorry?
Because I've made that mistake before and I've apologized before.
I don't know that you're
I am actually sorry.
Appropriately sorry, Jack.
My heartfelt apology to not only everyone who has watched and enjoyed both shows, but for everyone who's worked on both shows, because I've just disrespected your art by not remembering the name. Childish Gambino, absolutely. So anyway, those were my 2 examples, and someone in the Twitter responses was saying, like, what about Space Cop? And I said, Space Cop is all right, but I like.
So it doesn't even make not complete utter garbage. That's fine. You're allowed to your opinion. I don't care.
I don't think it's complete utter garbage, but I could understand it if someone did.
Right. Okay.
Where it's like Roller Town, I just think is genuinely funny, and like if someone didn't think it was funny, it's like, come on, that's a good movie. But like, if someone saw Space Cop and was like, "Man, that movie sucked," I go, "Yeah, I guess I could see how you could I could think that." Mostly because I think a lot of the jokes aren't set up properly or have weird pacing because of the style that you guys were going for, that Mike and Jay were going for. But I got a little shit for that. And someone said they were going to tattle on me. They were going to tell Mike and Jay.
Mike and Jay don't care what you think.
And more
like at all. Not just about Space Cop. They just don't care what you think.
Well, I was going to say, more importantly, I've already talked with Mike and Jay about this, like when the movie was made. So tattle all you want. They already know that I don't think it's the greatest movie ever made.
All right, I should be getting a huge payday from these melons.
Shit, yeah.
Maybe I'll have rock buying money.
Right. Let's see what we got here. GameChild UK says, just got into the stream. Do you recommend Stardew Valley?
I do, Jack doesn't. We have an episode on it.
We did a whole episode on it. I don't. I think it's boring. I think it's exactly the game it intends to be, and that game is kind of boring because it's a farming.
It's building.
Yeah.
I mean, this was a patch of dirt with rocks and twigs all over it when I started the game.
And Rich, look at this beautiful farm that Rich has built. He's got a house for cows, a house. He's got a fucking dinosaur in his goose house.
It's not beautiful yet. We're not there.
High Street CEO. If you enjoy this, it's the daily work. I still don't recommend it. But Rich,
what?
I now have a reason to Green Bay. Rich, I now have a reason to Green Bay. GG, Wisconsin, you got us. Anyway, had a stab at Dishonored 2 yet? Thoughts on new Prey game? Get even. Ha.
Okay. Not yet. You'll hear thoughts on Dishonored 2.
Yes, you will. You certainly will.
Probably not on Prey.
Yeah, no, I haven't done any Prey yet. I don't know what that is. I don't know what Prey is. Good game to listen to podcast. Yeah, you know what? I was listening to audiobooks while playing Stardew Valley. It was great. Those audiobooks.
Yeah, no,
great.
actually, I like listening to things while playing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. This game is about the zen. It's not about the action, fast-paced farming action.
Get those crops in, motherfucker! Yeah. Thanks for that tip from Google Translate. Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes
I'm not sure.
Jack, I do not have enough melons.
Damn.
I have to go to the store. I have to go to the store to buy melons.
Gotta buy some melons. Gotta go to the club. Go to the club to get your melons. It was supposed to be hate. Oh, you have a reason to hate Green Bay. Oh, did they win or lose today?
Oh, they lost.
They lost today. Oh. Great.
That was my opinion.
Did they lose?
Great. Was my opinion.
I just have no... I can't even pretend to care about sports. I've tried before, and it's just no use. Their winning or losing makes no difference in my life. Pet your chicken. You go, you pet your chicken, you pick up the eggs, you put the eggs in the mayonnaise cheese, you get your mayonnaise, you sell the mayonnaise. That's what you do every day.
We did a whole episode.
I know.
You don't need to reiterate your negative opinion.
For the person who's asking how if you recommend that was my takeaway.
I'm not forcing you to play this.
What is void mayonnaise?
It's like an evil chicken.
You have an evil chicken?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Void mayonnaise.
It's a chicken cursed by the witch.
Cool.
Yeah, you don't bat an eye at my dinosaur.
That makes sense to me. The evil chicken. I didn't get. You know what? I don't think there is a full version of Our Love Is in Love somewhere. Jay and I keep talking about that, getting that up somewhere. We still have the files. So yes, we will see if we can get a full version of Our Love Is in Love, the song that I created for Feeding Frenzy.
Would you say Feeding Frenzy is a good movie? As far as movies that YouTubers have made.
Oh, I think Space Cop is better.
Yeah.
See, it's hard for me because like
It's hard for me to talk about Space Cop because I star in it. I can't stand watching myself on camera.
Right.
It makes me cringe just because it's me on camera.
and for me, I know you guys. I worked on both, and I also completely share not only your sense of humor but all of your frames of reference.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's hard for me to be objective when a joke is made in Space Cop. I know exactly why that joke is being made, and so it's very funny to me.
Yeah.
But I could see someone else watching Space Cop and someone who's like, say, not into B movies, completely missing a ton of jokes.
Okay.
So, but like Feeding Frenzy is a little more straightforward. If you give Feeding Frenzy and Space Cop to a random person, they might like Feeding Frenzy a little bit more. I personally think Space Cop is a better movie, but yeah, Feeding Frenzy's all right. They're all right. They're good movies. I think they're fine.
I still didn't buy enough melons.
Wow. Rich, you're failing.
6 more.
You're failing at the melon game.
Gone.
Pork in Space is a masterpiece, and I'm not saying that because I work for Prereq. Pork's interesting. I think there's a case to be made for Pork in Space.
Was Jay involved with Pork, or was that just...
That's Jay's, yeah. Pork in Space is all Jay.
Yeah.
All Jay. It's Jay
I've never
weirdness.
seen Pork.
You've never seen Pork?
No.
Oh, man. It's Jay weirdness to the maximum. It's crazy. It's crazy good. Well, and you know that, and that's the real. The other thing is you can't judge. Like most movies that YouTubers made are also made on a YouTuber's budget, and so they're just not, they just can't be as good because budget plays a huge factor in how much time you have to make it, the talent that you can get to help you make it.
Get.
Right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, how important is that?
It's very difficult for Space Cop to find decent actors. We found some.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, it's not easy.
Oh, that took a long time. I remember like casting took a long time. So like it's not only just judging these movies because YouTubers made them, it's also judging them on their micro budget.
What did I need to do today?
It's very different.
That's right. I need that blue jazz.
The next RLM movie should be a J creation. I agree. We need to get weird with it. We need to get a little weird with it. Most YouTuber movies are also made without a sense of humor, so they are intensely bad as a result. And, you know, the few... I've only seen a couple movies made by YouTubers.
You have to embrace your lack of a budget.
You do have to embrace your lack of a budget.
You can't pretend you're making a real movie, and then you just come off pathetic.
Agreed. For anyone who has not seen it, go watch Roller Town. And before that, or not even before that, after that, go watch Picnic Face's stuff. Picnic Face is hilarious. They're great, and Roller Town is a great movie. But like the angry video game nerd movie is a hot mess of garbage. Mostly because the entire movie revolves around him being the biggest internet celebrity on the planet.
Yeah.
And so it's just hard to watch because like the narcissism involved in writing that movie was off the charts. And then it's a very bad movie, like to boot.
You've dog.
Okay.
You-
Just like a
you
regular
dog.
Okay, yeah.
I can't pick it up and move it, can I? Let me get up my sink. I need my sink. All right, what do I need for the lucky lunch? That blue jazz. All right. Let's see how many I can make.
AVGN wasted his budget filming in LA. I would absolutely believe that. There were way more problems with that movie than budget, though. Strong words? Yeah. Listen. I could it's been a while since I've seen it, but I could write a list of things wrong with that movie. That was no fun to watch. No, I did not like the AVGN movie. It was not a good watch. A lot of things wrong with it. The movie was cringe to the max, absolutely. Is Ash in the Quest for the Game Child, which was a bit of a laugh. See Mystery Team by Derek and Roller Town by Picnic Face. Fine movies made by YouTubers. Fine movies. Fine movies. Hey guys! I was wrong, says This Time It's Lupus.
Okay.
Sunday I said it would be over on Tuesday. It's not. David Weber's Safe Hold series is still ongoing. I'll never be free of it. I don't know what the Safe Hold series is. I'm sorry.
That was a joke.
I know it was a joke. Game Child.
You're in no mood for jokes. Is that what I'm getting at?
By not acknowledging the joke, I was kind of I was going a different way. I was going a different direction. But
Okay. I don't mind.
that's what I was trying for. But whatever. Game Child UK says, if I wasn't an RLM fan, I probably wouldn't be a Space Cop fan. Being a big RLM fan gave me more positive and enthusiastic perspective. Glad I got the Blu-ray on the first wave. Also, Green Bay hate is from election. Oh, yeah.
Oh, did Green Bay go largely Trump's way? Was that the thing?
A lot of Wisconsin did. A lot of Wisconsin did.
Yeah, I don't think the problem is Green Bay specifically. I think the problem was lack of enthusiasm for Hillary Clinton.
That was part of it. That's absolutely part of the problem. No doubt about it.
Yet, on one hand, you had a horrible candidate that people didn't like.
Yeah.
Then on the other end, you had a horrible candidate that a lot of people did like.
Touche, Rich.
No, that's how this broke down.
Basically how it broke down. I know in Wisconsin in general, there was a couple other factors involved, which are very upsetting. Wisconsin is one of the states that had heavier voter restriction laws in place this time. And there's a number floating around that approximately 300,000 voters were turned away from the polls because they either didn't have the proper ID or didn't meet the new requirements met. And Hillary lost Wisconsin only by 30,000. Not saying that all 300,000 would have voted her way, but...
Probably not.
Probably not all, but in general, those who are affected by harsher voter laws are generally poorer.
The voter law, it was just bring a driver's license.
Yes. Some people are unable to get a driver's license.
I mean, all right.
Some people are unable to get a driver's license, and they haven't been very clear that that was the law. And so some people might have gone thinking that they could just vote on that day, and then they couldn't.
I'll argue with you that hasn't been clear. It's been talked about a lot. A lot. I knew.
Or a state ID. Any ID is valid. Yeah, any government issued ID would be valid. But in general, those laws usually affect poor people or people of color disproportionately. So, and those people normally vote Democrats. So it's a safe assumption that at least most of them would have voted. But like I said, there were more problems than that. Hillary's unelectability was right up there as part of the problem.
That's your primary problem.
There's a big pool of problems, Rich. Big pool of them. Whole big pool of them. Let's see here. TC Brady 133 says, "What are some healthy meals to eat other than chicken and rice? What do you eat? Ordered a Foreman grill today and was wondering what I can make on it since I am a terrible cook. Have a great week." You know, chicken and rice is kind of great. You know, for me, it's
Like a kick-ass cheese sandwich.
It's on a Foreman grill.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, you can. That's not necessarily healthy for you. Ask for healthy meals.
They want healthy meals?
Healthy
Oh,
meals.
why are you asking me? Are you just asking Jack? That makes sense. If you're just asking Jack, that makes sense. If you're asking me, God, that's stupid. That's so stupid.
For me, dinner is usually chicken, small red beans, and broccoli. That is a nice, healthy dinner. Breakfast is 2 eggs, spinach, and black beans. And lunch is usually like a protein shake and a scoop of peanut butter. So. That's usually what I eat, and then I get some grapefruit juice and coffee in throughout the day. But if you have a Foreman grill, go nuts, man. I like the veggie burger regular hamburger combo. Like you make a regular hamburger patty, and then you make a veggie burger patty, and then you eat them, you know, stacked on each other. The veggie burger has a nice taste with the meat. Then you get some veggies too, which is very nice. Haha, all that protein and you so small, bro. Yep.
Yes, haha.
Haha. So small. That's kind of the idea. That's the idea. I'm trying to be skinny. I am trying very hard to be skinny. As I used to be much bigger. And now I'm not as big as I was. Which I like. But I know protein is important in general. And I've been trying to work out a little bit, so getting a protein shake midday has been nice.
What's my look like today? Neutral. All right, we want to go on a lucky day.
On a lucky day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jack has no gains. No, I don't think I have enough calories in my diet for gains. If I ever really wanted to gain, I'd have to completely rework my diet. And that would be tough. I'm not looking for gains.
Ooh, blueberries.
Do you feel a difference in energy throughout the day eating so healthy? I don't know. I've been doing it for a while now, so it's kind of hard to tell. I've been a little sick recently. I'm over it now, but at the beginning of the month, I was really sick, so I cut out drinking, and I haven't had a drink in like 2 weeks, just because I was hoping to like purge my body of the sickness, and I feel a definite difference not drinking.
I don't know if that's the thing, that you can purge your body of sickness by not drinking.
Well, alcohol is poison.
What does that have to do with germs?
Not necessarily germs, just healing. Like I wasn't getting. I had a huge snot problem, and I wasn't healing correctly. So I figured if I stopped putting poison into my body, for a little bit, it would just help my body repair itself. I think it has. But I've been feeling, mornings are a lot easier. Time to stand up. Ooh, you're right.
Yeah, it's fine.
It is time to stand up.
It's fine.
It is time to stand up.
It's fine.
Oh, it's time to stand up. Stand up. Stand up, walking around. Oh. Ooh, water. Sorry, Rich, I'm right in your way.
Yes, I know you are.
I got right in your way there. All right. Alcohol dehydrates, water flushes. So in any case, I've been feeling a lot better recently, and I think I'm going to try to go all month. I think I'm going to try to go to my birthday. I have a birthday in early December, and so I'm going to try to go. I'm going to try to make it all the way to my birthday without a drink, just to see if I can. I probably can.
Birthday in December. Did you get screwed with Christmas/birthday gifts?
All the time.
Jerks.
All the time.
Jerks.
All the time. It was because mine is before Christmas, and so that like a lot of times it'd be like, and my parents would go out of the way to be like, well, Christmas is right around the corner, so you're gonna get more presents, and I'm like, come on. What's worse is my brother. My brother's birthday is a couple days after Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah.
In between Christmas and New Year's, everyone's presents out. He got screwed.
We know when your parents like to have sex.
Oh yeah. So yeah, for our birthdays were usually minor, but that's all right. That's all right. I'm an amateur aspiring alcoholic. I would love to cut booze out to get super fit. That's actually what got me started for my 30th birthday. For my 30th birthday, I went an entire year with no drinking. No alcohol whatsoever for an entire year just to see if I could.
Yeah.
Raised Irish Catholic. I've been drinking
worked all right for me.
A long time.
It's possible.
Oh, no, and it's hugely possible. Yeah. And, but it was just one of those things where, like, I just always drank. I think, like, from the time I was, like, 14, 15, I just always drank. And so I went the whole year, and actually, I didn't change anything else in my diet. And I lost 10 pounds just from not drinking for a year. And I replaced drinking with, like, eating ice cream at night. So it was actually probably worse. But just the lack of booze made me lose 10 pounds. And then at that point, I was 230 pounds. And so I was like, hey, if I could lose 10 pounds by that, maybe I could just start losing weight. And so I spent the next year, my 31st year, aggressively trying to lose weight. Mm-hmm. And eventually lost 60 pounds. So, to be the super sexy skeleton in front of you right now. Yes, beer has a lot of calories, so just cutting out beer really helps. So I know I can take a month off because I've already taken a year off once. But I think it's good for you. How tall is Jack? Jack is 6'2". I'm 6'2", and as of this morning, I'm 185 pounds. Because I weigh myself every day. So I was 230. I got all the way down to 170. And now for the past couple of years, I've been kind of teetering between 180 and 190, which is fine. I've been comfortable there. Mm-hmm. Gained 10 pounds after my lowest. And so teetering between 180 and 190. Never got over 200 again, which I'm really happy about. Yet. It could always happen.
You gotta always be on watch, Jack.
It could always happen, absolutely.
That's your life from here on out.
Oh, no, and
looking over your shoulder. They're coming for you. They're coming for you, Jack.
You know what? Yeah, cookies and donuts are always fucking coming for me. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't need any of this crap. You're selling crap. Why are you selling crap?
Nice job, Desperate Pumpkin. Yeah, no, and like according to the body mass index chart, I'm right in the middle of average. My weight right now. I'd like to concentrate on gaining muscle, but I don't know. That's not huge for me. Like I'd sit in front of a computer all day. Like having muscle is not an important thing in my life. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So. Beermeister says, I set a goal to lose 50 pounds. Only 60 more to go.
You should have said 61 more to go.
Only 61 more to go.
You've gained 1. Says making the promise.
No, he gained 10. I said a goal to lose 50 pounds.
Oh.
Only 60
more to go.
Yeah.
Oh, he did. He did it. And I missed it. Because
Right.
my ears
Because
are
your
my
ears?
ears.
Right. Because your ears? Let's see here. Anonymous says the next Red Letter Media movie needs to be the start of a series of Jack and Rich adventures going to slightly altered universes. Just turn it into a Rick and Morty sketch. Sketch. Tiberius Kirk says, slow to turn, narrowly avoiding rocks. Its fearful passengers chose a new captain. I don't like her showing off pilot training and experience. Now a dangerous fool helms the ship, aiming at rocks.
What?
Thank you for the timely poem, Tiberius Kirk. Just Alex64 says, Star Trek question of the day. If you could have one character, not Data or Spock, travel with you through the post-apocalypse, who would it be? Bear in mind that you're you and you'll need to fight, barter, build, etc.
Right.
You're you. What Star Trek character? Not Data or Spock.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
This takes time.
No. That's all right.
Q. Can you just undo all this shit? Let's go somewhere fun. This place sucks.
Okay.
You know, like a luxury planet?
I'm gonna refine the question because I think that wasn't in the spirit of it. It needs to be an Enterprise crew member.
He was briefly an Enterprise crew member.
Shut up.
He counts.
Shut up. He needs to be a main player.
He always shows up in a fucking Starfleet uniform, Jack.
You need to choose a main player.
I'll tell you who I'm not choosing.
Who?
Tasha fucking Yar.
Oh God! I mean, she died in the desert from a sludge monster. Fuck Tasha Yar, absolutely. Q. No, we need a main cast member here.
I have 2 options.
I also have 2 options. Go.
Kirk.
Really?
Very well rounded. He's a smart man.
Mm-hmm.
He's not dumb. Kirk is not dumb. That would be a fool to think that.
Yeah.
He would help you survive. He would know how to live off the land. He would know these things.
Okay.
And not a bad man to have your back in a fight.
Yeah, he could hold his own and fight. Sure.
He can take care of himself. Kirk can take care of himself.
All right, I'm with you.
Second option, McCoy.
McCoy was one of my options.
Yeah.
Doctor.
You need a doctor. You can
Doctor?
barter with a doctor.
Absolutely.
Doctor will get you far.
A doctor will get you very, very far. That was absolutely. Bones was one of my options. My second option, though, I'd probably go Worf.
No, he's too gung-ho. He'd get you killed.
But he's traveling with you, so you have to assume you have some sort of rapport. Because that's the other barter is my Klingon will kill you.
Does Worf know how to survive in the will? He knows how to beat some shit up.
He knows how to beat some shit up.
Can he build a hut?
Fucking, I can build a hut. I can build a hut. He just needs to kill the animal that we eat. He needs to take his batleth and kill the animal, right?
I'm saying Kirk or McCoy.
Okay, and I'm saying McCoy or Worf.
Okay.
Kirk is not a bad thought, though. Worf can live like a goddamn king in the wild. I think that's generally a Klingon thing.
We're talking about the post-apocalypse. The wild is full of radiation and death.
He's a Klingon. They survive. Worf could totally build a hut. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I can build a hut. I know how to do that shit. I've been camping. Jack, father of the house, wants someone to bring him food. How surprising. I want someone who knows how to take down an elk.
You saying Kirk couldn't take down an elk?
I'm saying Worf can take down an elk with his bare fucking hands.
Worf gets gets his ass kicked on a daily basis.
He's not. He's supposed to be the strong one. Obviously, it doesn't. No, you can't have Data and you can't have Spock. That's the rules. The rules of this game. Choose a companion. You can't have Data or Spock.
I take Data over Spock.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No, he requires no food. He's super smart, super strong.
Wait,
Data's the obvious.
What does he require for energy, though?
I don't think he requires.
Does he have
anything.
a battery life?
No, it's like internal. Like
Is it infinite? He's got a perpetual motion device at his chest.
I think that might be it. Maybe it's nuclear.
He's got to need energy from something.
Does anyone know the answer to this? What Data needs for energy? I don't know if in no episode can I remember him needing like to recharge daily.
What do I need? I need rocks.
Ahura 100%. Nice.
If you're just going to be taking a woman, she's not canon, but you take the psychiatrist from Star Trek Continues, that redhead.
I don't think I saw Star Trek Continues. Yeah.
The fan Trek.
Yeah. Data's got an internal generator. They're saying he has an internal generator. Whatever that means.
That makes energy from nothing?
Apparently. I don't know.
That's a big deal. That's a very big deal.
How do you not know the answer to this?
I never thought about it before.
Right.
Yeah.
You know who else I don't think thought about it? The writers of Star Trek.
No, they didn't.
Right.
Rocks.
Ooh, Troy can read minds. That's true, but she's
She can't read
flighty.
minds. She can detect emotions.
She can detect emotion, and Troy
that's
flighty
useful right up
as
until she
fuck.
gets raped and kidnapped.
No, she's flighty. You don't want that.
She's flighty and she's wishy-washy and she's no good in a fight.
Yep.
You're not going far with Troy.
You don't want Troy. She'll freak out at the first monster or something. No, she's going to be useless. It's a techno-babble generator. It runs on whatever the hell you want. Text Mike. Would Mike know? I don't think Mike would know. Hold on, I'll text Mike. Hold on. All caps. Important question. Exclamation point, exclamation point. What powers Data?
Yeah.
Mike might know this. What powers Data on Star Trek? Boom. All right. Mike might know. We'll see if Mike knows. Yeah, Mike is going to respond with, who is this?
Who is this? What do you want?
What? Who did? New phone. Who dis? I just texted him a little bit ago about some business, so he knows who it is. Are the Packers playing right now?
I think they already played today.
Okay, because if the Packers are playing, he won't get back to us.
No.
But if they already played, he might be sober enough to answer this question.
Hold control? I'm holding control.
What happens if you hold control?
Nothing.
Well, you hold control and hold down the mouse, maybe?
Nope. Wait. Nope. Are you sure it's control?
Something else?
Nope. That doesn't work. I'm holding shift. It doesn't work. I'll try it with a new stack. Alt F4, please.
Mike said, well, he has a positronic brain, but like power source? I'm like, so I said, yeah, power source. Does he plug in at night or some sort of generator?
Mm-hmm.
He's typing. Hold on. Did you guys need to show ID when you voted? Yeah, that's our law now. There was a guy flipping out in our polling place when Lisa and I went to vote.
Yeah.
There was a guy absolutely flipping out because he was registered to vote there.
No, I didn't want to sell those. I wanted to. Damn it.
Oh, Rich, what are you doing?
That's a lot. That's a big loss. You know what? Restart this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to add to that stack. It wouldn't let me.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was a guy that was flipping out at our polling place because he was registered to vote there.
Yeah.
And the polling people said, well, do you live here? And he goes, no, I own a property here, but I don't live there. And they're like, but the property's in your name? And he's like, yeah. And they're like, okay. He goes, but I don't live there. I just own a property, and somehow I'm registered to vote here. And they go, well, did you register to vote? And he goes, yeah, I did. They're like, well, what address did you use? And he goes, I used my other address, not this address. And he's like, and so they're just, but the polling people, they're like volunteers. They're like, yeah. I don't know how this happened. It could just be a mix-up. If you want to vote here, vote here. If you want to go to your polling place, go to your polling place. You know? And he's like, but what if someone else tries to vote as me? And they're like, you need to show ID, sir. What if they have a fake ID? And they're like, I don't know, man. He was absolutely flipping out, and he's like, can you remove me from your list? And they go, oh, sure, I can do that. Get me out.
Hey, I'd be worried about shenanigans.
What
do you mean,
Shenanigans are one of those things that rarely ever happens. Simple paperwork mix-up. Okay, here's the straight dope from Mike. Don't recall them ever mentioning it.
Yeah.
But maybe just power cells. Don't recall him ever having to charge.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, and it's never
come up. They have never addressed how Data gets power. So we have to assume that he has a power machine inside of him.
Yes.
So if you could choose anyone, the obvious choice is Data. I hope that's a joke, Vizeus. Data does not use solar power as he's in space most of the time. Let's settle right the fuck down.
It's lighting the ship. It wouldn't be enough to power a fucking Data, I doubt, but
it wouldn't be enough
it's not the worst suggestion.
It wouldn't be enough to power one of those little like dancing sunflowers things. It's like fluorescent light.
I'm just saying, a solar cell would still work on the Enterprise. It's a fucking extremely well lit ship.
They are so fucking far away from any good source of light, sun source.
You mean the light that's overhead all the time?
That doesn't create enough energy. You need solar for that kind of energy. You need to be next to a sun. I guess they could park their ship next to a sun every couple of days, but that would be an episode. We have to park next to the sun, or else Data will run out of energy. But there's solar flares imminent. That could be an episode. Okay, let's see here. Maiden Lawtup says December babies rule. December 30th for me. Yep, you get it. You get the pain. The Christmas, New Year's pain.
I don't know about rule.
We rule. December babies rule. Everyone knows that.
You're kind of pitiful because of all the hardships you've endured.
It's
not exactly ruling.
That's what made us strong. Pity. It's what's made us strong, Rich.
It's pity. You are extremely pitied.
Most people feel very sorry for us. Yes. This is a question for Jack or Rich, says Dumb Texan 123.
The answer is fart.
Okay, fart. All right, great.
What's the question?
Just an insurrection. Where were we? Sorry. Where do you see yourself and RLM in the next 10 years?
I don't know, broke and homeless?
Probably broke. I might still have my house, but, most likely broke.
Desperate. Dire Straits.
Finally reduced to editing pornography. You know, just something.
But at least you know that's an option.
I have a skill. I have a skill I can fall back on, and that's very nice. Pornography editing. All right, let's see here. Unit 603 Idiot says, next RLM movie should be the Prereq movie, where we find out how Jack saved Rich from the game station. I love it. I love it.
Most poorly viewed movie of all time!
Only one viewer. In fact, neither Rich or Jack saw it. Only one viewer.
Breaking new records in unpopularity!
Let's see here. Then plays Zach McCracken and the Alien Mind Benders. LOL. Fornicate. Ooh, my gentleman's sausage. Sarah Chen says, I'm going to be that asshole and say I'm very grateful I always got a separate Christmas and birthday present. Laughs, then cries.
Mostly laughs.
Mostly laughs. No, it's fine. It's fine. It wasn't a hardship. It was just one of the, and I'm a middle child too, and so it was just one of those things where, well, that's fine.
Nobody gave a shit by that point.
Nobody gave a shit.
We've been here, done this so many times. I don't care.
Yep, we've already done this, and you're not the youngest, so fuck off.
All right. Back to buying those rocks.
Gotta buy some more rocks, Rich. Buy all the rocks. Data says the following in Insurrection to explain his power source. My power cells continually recharge themselves.
That's a bullshit line, and it came from Insurrection. It doesn't count.
Doesn't count. My power cells charge themselves.
That makes no sense.
Or Data is a horrible monster.
Yes.
Hoarding literally free energy, a scientific breakthrough beyond the stars, all to himself so he can live.
Yep.
Yes, Data or Dr. Who was the guy who created Data? Dr.
Noonien Soon.
Dr. Soon created energy from nothing and selfishly put it in his robot boys instead of giving it to the world for free energy.
Dr. Often Wrong Soon.
Isn't the warp core self-perpetual energy source?
No, they need lithium.
Boom. In the original concept stuff, Data was supposed to lie in a bed with a thermal and wires, and it would like wirelessly recharge him. Oh, I could see that. Like it's just not explained, and it needs to be explained.
Well, it didn't need to be explained because show's been on since 1987, and I never even thought of it before. They were perfectly fine not to explain it.
Sure. Data is using the dark universe to live forever. I get it, Tree Rock Creations. I get it. Data does eat or drink sometimes. He has specifically said that he does not eat to power his cells. He only eats as a politeness to those around him. That I remember specifically from the show. He has said like eating doesn't do anything to him, but he does it as a politeness, as a way to fit in with the humans. Anonymous Jack, my birthday is 2 days before Christmas. But I was lucky. My grandfather's birthday is 2 days after Christmas, and he always stood up for me as a kid and didn't let me suffer as he did. Well, there you go. Congratulations. Congratulations. Oh my God, the clickening.
Yeah.
There's no way to do that fast? I'm sure there's no way to do that
I don't think they really thought about people doing crazy shit like this.
Sure. Sure. Are we still talking about data? A little bit. Let's see if Mike has any more.
We'll talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Mike has no more thoughts. I think Mike has also just never thought about this, which is surprising for two Star Trek nerds. For two Trekkies such as yourselves. The Clickening. Yes, we're here with the Clickening.
Does Dana go to the bathroom?
Well, he needs to.
That's the question in the chat.
If he eats something, it needs to come out of his body somehow.
I'm assuming the excrement from everybody just gets energized like a transporter beam and stored to be recycled as food. That would be my assumption.
The energy gets stored to be recycled.
The poop will get converted to energy, just like same as a transporter, really.
Yeah.
Only instead of being reassembled, it just gets put in some kind of storage.
Well, it's reassembled.
And eventually the replicators turn it into ice cream. Delicious, delicious ice cream.
Yeah, they rearrange the energy that was your poop. Yeah, I'd believe that. I can't imagine them just like doing like poop dumps in space, because that could create like unstable meteorites or yeah. No, you don't think? Just poop dump in space? No, Rich doesn't. No, Rich doesn't like that. Hey, Rich.
What?
You want to know something about Shaquille O'Neal?
He's very tall.
Shaquille O'Neal, one, is very tall. You knew that already. Would you like to know something new about Shaquille O'Neal?
Has he responded to the juicy Shaq meet?
No, he's not responded
No,
to the
then I
juicy
don't
Shaq
care.
meet. You don't care?
What's new about Shaquille?
Shaquille O'Neal is part of a group of investors who has started investing in esports teams.
Oh, wow.
So Shaq owns several esports teams. And his esport team just won the Rocket League World Championship.
Nice.
Shaq.
Nice for Shaq.
Shaq bought an esports team, and they just won the Rocket League World Championship. And I thought that was of an interesting note.
Very happy for Shaq.
Yeah, I know. I would believe that the 76ers bought a Dota team. It's very popular nowadays. They didn't win much. I want to say like they won like $10,000 for winning the World Championship.
He's got money up the butt.
Oh yeah, but he's an investor in a lot of things. Like he owns restaurants, he owns a bunch of shit, and now Shaq owns esports teams. And I thought that was neat that his team won.
Oh, I never let my cows out for the day. Oh well, they'll deal with it. Those fucking cows.
Less milk.
God, all those rocks.
I want that juicy Rocket League. Absolutely. Scuba Steve 1795 says Jazz and Rook. I binged watched the gosh darn heck out of RLM and Prereq and just wanted to thank you guys for being so dang cool and funny. LOL, engage in coitus with my phallic member.
All right.
There you go.
Cool, huh?
It's
It's the first time for everything.
We're totally cool like all the time, Rich.
Like toads, dude.
WTF is an esports team. There are people who play video games professionally, competitively. And so you will have an esports team. Like things like Dota, like Rocket League, like Overwatch, like CSGO. And they have big tournaments where people get together and, play a competitive game much like a sports match. And so, much like a sports ball team, you will have an esports team. And they need funding too, so the team can travel, maybe some uniforms if it's a televised event. And they win prizes. Like other sports ball teams. They're professional nerds.
What am I missing out on because I spent all my money? Oh, same. Yeah, no, nothing. We're good.
Nothing. But they're professional competitive nerds. That's the difference. It has to be a competitive game.
Oh, I don't have my axe.
Sports ball team. Yep. Shaq's team, NRG, also the most popular Smash 4 and Overwatch players.
Okay.
There you go. Oh yes, Super Smash is big in esports. Shaq does not play on any of these teams. No, he just owns the team.
Kind of interesting if he did, wouldn't it?
It'd be great. I wonder,
Second life as an esports player,
right? I wonder if he met with the team. Like, that'd be cool.
Probably.
Right?
It's probably a recruiting gimmick. Join the Shaq team. You get to meet Shaq. Play for Shaq. You like Shaq, right?
Everybody likes Shaq. You get to hang out with Shaq. How about a lunch with Shaq? That'd be great. Shaq owns, or he's an owner. He's not the sole owner, but he is one of the owners of NRG. Yes.
How much money is there in esports, for crying out loud?
I don't think there's much right now. I think it's one of those growth market things.
Okay.
Where it's like I said, I think I read that the Rocket League World Champions won $10,000.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's sponsorship deals. I'm sure there's money to be made, and it's one of those just potential things as streaming and esports becomes more popular.
All right, tomorrow is a lucky day in the game. We're gonna run down the mines, I think.
Nice. It's time, everyone. Time for mines. It's mine time.
Time to mine your own business.
Nice. And yeah, people are saying that in Dota and CS:GO, prize money is in the millions.
Yeah.
So it's a thing.
CS:GO.
Dota's international is a 20 million prize pot. 20 million if you are a good Dota player. That's great.
Well, they play in teams. It's probably not individual. It's still a good chunk of change.
Oh,
sure.
God, yeah. But what is that, a 4-man team?
I don't know.
No? Oh, I also don't know, but that's bonkers. And yeah, that is bonkers, but no more bonkers than any sport ever. As far as I'm concerned. Uh-oh, gay for Jack. Lay off the booze. I again appreciate the very generous tip. Gay for Jack says, I'm drunk. And he gave us a very generous tip.
Keep drinking, Gay for Jack. Keep that drinking up. You're doing great.
Gay for Jack, I appreciate it, but don't let your health suffer because of tipping and drinking. But I do appreciate it. 5-man team. Thank you, Milo332. So Dota's 5-man.
They probably have an alternate too, in case somebody's sick.
Oh, you're still looking at getting a few million.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. It's not. No, the tip was not. The tip was not $998. It was still a very generous tip.
What if he accumulates to $998? Just one single person in one night.
I'll
do it.
Oh yeah.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do cumulative from one person one night. I'm in a generous mood.
Because I'm in a generous mood. Well, there you go. But if you were going to do it in one night anyway, you would just do it the whole thing. Yeah.
Unless you're drunk and you just don't know you're doing it. It's an accident.
Absolutely. Remember, Gay for Jack, alcohol poisoning is fun. That's usually if there's something I'm on the fence about buying, and Lisa really wants me to buy it, and I'm kind of on the fence about us buying it, a board game that we were thinking about buying, but it's it's a $50 board game. We have so many board games. She will usually and wisely wait until I'm drunk.
Yeah.
And then she'll be like, hey, you think we should get that board game? And I will just buy it instantly because all inhibitions are, yeah, that's a great idea. We should buy our 6th expansion for Marvel Legendary. Yeah. Will you read $4.99 $2 tip? What? Did I miss a tip? Gobbledygooks, I don't think I missed a tip. Not that I see, at least. Tired and sad says...
No, 998. with $499 $2 tips.
Oh, $499 $2 tip.
I probably have trouble just keeping track of that.
That'd be the problem. But, if it happens, it happens. I just didn't understand. I mean, I'm, partially illiterate. I just didn't quite understand what was happening. Though it sounded like we missed a tip, which happens sometimes. And so I obviously don't want to miss it.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
I just want to explain to everybody what's happening.
You're concerned about missing a tip because you love them, Jack. They can see that.
I want to read the things you guys say, and now everyone's making fun of my reading abilities, which is just a problem. Oh, we got an ancient sword.
Yeah, I'm getting some artifacts here.
Nice. Hi, Carl Edward Sagan. Hello.
Edward Sagan? Carl Edward Sagan?
Carl Edward Sagan.
Good. Was his middle name Edward? Carl Sagan? Carl Sagan?
I don't know what Carl Sagan's middle name is. The tip donation jiggle-ag for Rich is for him to play Final Fantasy Tactics. We will get a copy of Final Fantasy Tactics, and Rich will, if we get a 1 day...
No, any of the Final Fantasy... Whatever Final Fantasy it is they want me to play, whoever gives that tip...
Oh, yeah? Any? 2 4-hour streams of any Final Fantasy game.
That they want me to play, yeah.
Wow. Rich has just upped the game. You could make him play a really bad one. And he has promised...
A really good one.
He has promised 2 4-hour streams. 2 4-hour streams.
It's a bargain.
Find the most boringest one. I can't. I thought it was just Tactics, but Rich is saying if the Final Fantasy game of your
choice.
Wow, holy cats and dogs. Tired and Sad says, "Hey guys, have either of you watched the Westworld series on HBO? It's fucking awesome, brilliantly acted, well written, and nicely filmed." I've seen the opening, the first episode, and really, really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to watching more of it. Have you seen any of it yet?
Of which?
The Westworld?
No.
Okay. I hear it keeps getting better and better, and I'm looking forward to watching more of it. But that first episode was something else. It was great. Really neat.
I like binge watching things. Like, I'm not even watching Ash vs. Evil Dead Season 2. I started to. They're like, no, I'm going to hold off, and I'm going to binge this whole fucking thing.
Ooh, yeah. Binging is bad. I question the validity of cowboys.
You probably couldn't take me playing Final Fantasy VII, Chad. My sister was into that. I watched her play it. I'm like, God, this looks so fucking boring. All right, sorry. Westworld, go back into it, Jack.
Oh yeah, make him play X2. Final Fantasy X2 is the one where you play as 3 girls and you switch your powers by changing outfits. Mm-hmm. It's adorable. It's adorable. In general, Westworld, the premise of Westworld,
yeah.
Right? The theme park full of cowboy robots and people pay money to live out their cowboy fantasies, right? And which obviously in the HBO series includes, a lot of rape and shooting and murder and violence. I do question the cowboy theme. Like, I know that's what the original movie was the cowboy theme. Mm-hmm. Just cowboys aren't that big of a deal anymore.
Okay.
So, and I'm sure that conversation was had in pre-production. Do we stick with the cowboy theme? Do we go with the sci-fi theme? Do we go with a different theme?
Sci-fi would be weird because you've already got sci-fi robots in a sci-fi pretend setting.
Right.
That's too far. You can't do that.
Sure. Do you think it has to be cowboys?
No. But then don't call it Westworld. You're getting different enough at that point.
Then it wouldn't be Westworld anymore.
Yeah.
Sure. And if you want the name recognition of Westworld, then it has
to be the Cowboys.
Okay.
Or you can just make a unique thing.
Or I don't
know if they're doing something like a lot different with it. It sounds like they are.
I think so. I believe
so. Then you don't need that.
Well, you need that to get people to watch in the first place. Name recognition is incredibly powerful.
All right.
I don't know if you needed that for HBO, just because HBO generally produces really good stuff.
Right.
But in general, yes.
The Sopranos wasn't a Godfather reboot.
Ooh, touche. Excellent counterpoint. Mm-hmm. Jack, let me put it this way. Would you prefer zombies? No, you're right. Like I think I get it where it's like the idea is, these people, the customers paying to experience Westworlds are usually into some pretty sick shit. And so you don't want anything too current because you want them to be detached from reality because like even in the first episode there's a ton of rape and murder and weird shit happening with the patrons of the park. Yeah. So, I get it. Ooh, they should have done Pirates and called it Waterworld.
That would have been more expensive to make.
Yeah, a lot of water.
Yeah,
a lot of water.
Pirate ships.
How do you control the water? Big shit. Yeah, that'd be way more difficult. But by the way, I agree. Like pirate themed fantasy escapism, down. If it follows the movie canon at all, there are probably other parks with other themes. Oh, maybe that'll be like second season.
Yeah, I'll store that shit here for now.
The 3-season series of Todd McFarlane's Spawn. Great acting. Oh, did he make an animated Spawn for HBO?
Yeah, wow, a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Why pirates? Because if you're going to rape and murder people, usually pirates are
pillaging,
raping, and murdering.
Yeah.
Either that or Vikings, right? Maybe there could be a Viking world. That'd be fun. They give you like a big club and it feels really light to you, but like they programmed it to do a bunch of damage, make it feel big, like a big strong Viking. I'd want to be in Viking.
Vikings
world.
roam around all over the place. You need a town, an old west town. That's like a setting. That's a place you can be.
You go to like a mountain village, a Viking mountain village, descend from the mountain.
Vikings are famously what they do, part of the Viking thing, pillaging. They ransack. They go other places and they ransack.
Yeah, I guess that'd be a lot of water too. They were sailors too, the Vikings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. Like logistically, cowboys make the most sense. Mm-hmm. What do the robot buckaroos run on? What's their power source? I actually don't know. I'm sure the show explains it. I've only seen the first episode. MC Panda 69 says, sorry in advance, but my mom's boyfriend is the biggest pile of shit ever to exist, and I wish he would eat a dick.
All right. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that.
Neutral luck.
I thought you were having good luck today.
That depends on whatever the forecast is.
Oh, I thought you already forecasted it.
No. You figure it out on the day. I said if the next day is lucky.
Oh, if. I thought you said... I heard the next day is lucky. Gotcha.
I'm waiting for a lucky day.
Their power source is rape. You're right. The robots actually have a friction generator in all of their cavities, so they're actually powered every day through the rape. That's a friction generator. That's totally a thing.
Okay, well,
totally a thing.
Well,
anyway. Future famous person, Rich. The way your beard style perfectly suits your face inspired me to try a style that suited me instead of just clipping it all to one length. I've gotten compliments, so thank you for the inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
It's a nice beard. It's a very nice beard.
You know what? I'm overdue for a bit of a trim, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Yes, both sexes of robots need to be raped daily. It's actually a whole separate crew in the Westworld team.
They've cracked perpetual emotion. The male robots just rape the female robots. They both get charged.
Oh my God, Rich did it. Rich did it.
It's easy.
The hardest part is being the rape overseer. A high turnaround rate. High turnaround rate. Can't stomach that job for too long. Except for Barry. He did it for a while, but, we thought he was a little off. Barry. Weckless says, fuck Final Fantasy. Use this money to play whatever the fuck you want. Keep doing what you do. Always fun to watch you guys. Thanks for the hours of entertainment. Thank you, Weckless.
So few people say that. Play what you want.
Play whatever you feel like.
You must like the things that I like. You must. Incorrect.
Mm-hmm. We obey the laws of thermodynamics.
Underage anime girls are awesome.
Listen, I'm sure with the Rich Evans patented rape perpetual motion machine, there would be some sort of entropy. Like there's obviously, but it's minimal energy loss. Because of the enclosed environment, we're talking minimal energy loss. Entropy always exists, obviously. What? Does not compute.
Oh, I forgot to close the doors tonight. Oh, well.
That's how data is powered. Genius. Rape friction. Probably also explain... What? I don't get that. Oh, no. Gay for Jack. You're getting there. Gay for Jack says, I'm drunk. Fuck money. Gay for...
Are we morally required to, give a refund?
Gay for Jack... Don't get too drunk because then, yes, we might... no, we are not morally required to give a refund. In fact, very recently, someone gave a very large tip to a streamer and then tried to...
But that was a prank gone wrong.
Right. Well, it was the prank was they were going to give them a large amount of money and then try to take it away in PayPal. So
that was just a dick move. Right. This is somebody drunk doing something stupid. I'm talking morally, are we obligated?
Morally.
Yes.
Morally, are we obligated? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Okay. We're gonna get a very frantic email tomorrow.
Yep. Very possible. That is very, very possible. And tomorrow, not early morning, late morning, because apparently K for Jack has had a few too many. But we really do appreciate it. Let them tip. Let them eat cake. We don't have a lot of morals, but the ones we have, we
do all right. We got all the ones you need to have.
We got all the good morals. All the good ones, none of the leftover bullshit.
Like incest, that's fine.
No, I don't know what you're talking. No, I'm not even getting close to going on the record. Not even as a joke am I going on the record about that. Jack, I don't know if you saw my response, but from what I can tell, the Pandemic board game series from the web games are unrelated. Chandler, actually, someone emailed me that apparently Pandemic was a board game first and then turned into the web app that everyone knows, and then they tried to make a legacy board game. That person actually had a much better way of describing my problem, which is the problem with the alpha player. Because it's a cooperative game, and a game where everyone's encouraged to kind of strategize together, a lot of those games suffer from what is called the problem of the alpha player, the player who knows what's best and kind of takes control of everyone.
Okay.
And that's the problem we ran into with our playthrough of Pandemic. Is one of our friends is very, very smart and also is able to think 20 moves ahead. Mm-hmm. So he had the best moves for everyone playing laid out, and we would talk about it. And so we were just, after a couple minutes, we were just doing what he told us to do, and it wasn't a fun gameplay experience, Pandemic. But apparently this is a known problem for these kind of cooperative games. The alpha player problem. Oh, is that true? The guy who was like pranking donated up to like $100,000 to different streamers
on his parents' card.
Yep, and then was obligated to pay. That's for real, man.
That's theft. If you're the parents, you have to take him to court, right? I mean,
take the kid.
What do you do? You just lose your money?
I don't know. I'm sure. Like they worked something out where they were able to pay like a little bit. Who knows? I don't know how that ended up.
Is that Trident not something I can donate? Oh, that's actually a weapon.
That's a weapon. Interesting.
Huh.
A level 11 dagger.
I'll hold on to it for now, just because it's interesting.
Anonymous says, "Hi, Rich.
Whoa!
Serious question.
Are you sure?
Not trying to antagonize.
Okay.
I've been in the mood for some hard sci-fi, preferably in a game. Are the first 2 Mass Effect games still worth playing if I knowingly stop
the first one
at 2?
The first one is worth playing. There's not really a cliffhanger ending in the first one.
Okay.
Not so much.
The second one, there is a cliffhanger.
It kind of, we have to be prepared, but there's no... The immediate threat is definitely taken care of.
Okay.
2's slightly more of a cliffhanger.
So it kind of depends on how comfortable you are leaving off on a cliffhanger?
Yeah.
Okay.
2 also starts to get softer with the science.
Oh.
1 is very much about hard science, other than the magical dark matter that powers things.
Okay.
Other than that, they're very concerned about hard science, which is refreshing.
So you can take away your hate from 3 enough to say, like, play 1 is still good if you're into a hard sci-fi.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can't play it because I know about 3, and it feels like a funeral march. That's my opinion on the series now. But
okay. No, serious question. Didn't antagonize. I think the correct answer. That sounds correct to me.
2 has the most amazing ending of any game ever. That is a climax and a fucking half. The final mission of 2.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So if Anonymous can deal with that cliffhanger and not go into 3.
That's a little bit of a cliffhanger. There's some unresolved issues.
Okay.
If you play through 2, yeah.
All right, that's great.
But the climax of that game. Oh, wow. Wow.
Okay.
The whole suicide mission is the best.
It's the best. Oh, well, there you go. There you go, Anonymous. Ooh, I have not gotten the Blu-ray of John Carpenter's The Thing from Shout Factory. I'm sure Jay has it. But apparently a ton of extra features. Ooh, great. I will look into that. I really want to rewatch The Thing. I could see that in some Blu-ray. Game Child UK says Bucky's arm. Anyway, Rich, if gifted a copy of Dead Rising 4, would you play it?
Maybe. I'm not excited about it.
Right.
No timer. What's the point?
Mm-hmm. We might give it a stream maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. That's a solid maybe you got there. Also, any of you two get a chance to play Battlefield 1?
No.
No.
I would say I have no interest.
And from what I keep seeing and reading about it, it looks interesting. It still looks a little glitchy, and it suffers from very similar old Battlefield problems, which is unbalanced multiplayer, which is, of course, why I would be into it in the first place. But so, no, my interest level has not been high enough for me to give it a chance, but I don't know, maybe one of these days. Probably not. Probably not. I don't know. Have you two also refused to watch a show or play a game because too many people told you to?
I don't know if I've refused to just because they told me to. The telling you to just gets annoying after a while. if I haven't done something, it's because I just wasn't interested.
Right. Agreed. In Battlefield, everything is so unbalanced, it all kind of works itself out.
Like all these people telling me to play Final Fantasy?
Yeah.
I really, honestly, legitimately wasn't interested in Final Fantasy before.
Yeah. Since you guys loved Dark Souls, well, we loved Bloodborne, would you consider trying the upcoming Berserk game, which was inspired from the series? Yes. I like the control scheme of both the Souls and board game. We fell in love with the Bloodborne game, and I think the Souls games are all right. But if Berserk is inspired by that kind of combat, yeah, I'd love that. I enjoy that kind of combat.
I don't know what you are, but you're probably getting away.
Oh yeah, that was a mighty fish.
Wow.
A mighty fish. Oh, a mighty wind is blowing.
If tomorrow is not a day with good luck, we'll just quit, and then you can dishonor it.
Sure, if you want. Yeah, anything you want. Anything you want. What are we looking at?
Assuming it's downloaded and installed.
Yeah, I thought I saw it was. 2 hours, 10 minutes. All right, hey everybody, let's take a little stand-up break. We've been on for a couple hours now. Let's take a stand-up break. The upcoming Berserk game is absolutely nothing like Souls or Bloodborne. Great. See, this is why we have trust issues with you, chat. I want to let you know that. We got one person saying, "Hey, it's inspired by Dark Souls. If you like Dark Souls, you're like this." And then like 2 people down. It's nothing like Dark Souls or Bloodborne. We have trust issues. Let's stand up. Let's stand up for trust. Just stand up for trust issues.
I think I'm fine right here. I'm gonna keep fishing, Jack. You can
fish.
stand the fuck out of that floor. It's a Dynasty Warriors game?
Oh, that's not like Dark Souls.
Oh.
I love Dynasty Warriors, but that's not like Dark Souls.
I hate Dynasty Warriors. It's gonna suck.
Listen, Dynasty Warriors is like
hitting yourself directly in the brain.
Dynasty Warriors
repeatedly.
Is like McDonald's hamburgers. It's cheap and it's easy. And you don't tell yourself, you know what? McDonald's hamburgers are really inspired by filet mignons. The Dark Souls and Dynasty Warriors are not anything like each other. Get real.
Willie, you're always standing in my fishing spot, Willie.
It must be the good fishing spot. Did Willie try to get all up on that again?
Yeah, he tried to get all up on me again.
Oh, don't mind me. I got to get through here. Tight squeeze this. Oh, hold on. Oh, tight squeeze. It's cheap and easy, and it's the same as it was when you had it several years ago. Absolutely. That's Dynasty Warriors in a nutshell, which in general I'm okay with. The Dynasty I have a soft spot for the Dynasty Warriors series because it's cheap and easy. It's fun. But I was talking more of how Berserk had the dark fantasy look that inspired the Soul series. Oh, well, then I definitely wouldn't like it. Actually, I don't like the look. I don't like the setting and the theme of the Souls games. I like Bloodborne. I like the dark horror monster, ghoul, blood, Lovecraftian thing. So then I definitely would not like Berserk. So, nope.
But if you could, would you like the Dark Souls Berserk look? If you could?
If I could like it?
If you could make yourself like it.
If I could, then I guess yes. If I could make myself, then I wouldn't have the ability to make myself, and then I would like it. I don't understand the question. What? Oh, hey, hey, Rich.
What?
David here.
Hello, David.
While on the topic of Mass Effect, what was your favorite moment and favorite character from the series as a whole?
I liked Ashley as a character because she felt very well rounded. She wasn't a gimmick. She was just a character with a background. Moment Suicide Mission was great. Also, meeting Harbinger was great.
Okay. Yeah, don't go into too much detail as people still want to play it, so no spoilers.
Now, meeting Harbinger for the first time, that was goosebumps. And the Suicide Mission was just a fucking thrill.
Well, there you go. I don't know if this is true, but this new subscriber says that she was very well-rounded.
Hey-o! There was no gimmick involved with her, no real quest. She was just a character.
Oh, okay.
The background, there's the family, and
okay. Quinsomniac says, I liked the part where Liara got naked.
Liara was creepy. Liara is probably my least favorite character in the series.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, there you go. There you go.
All right. If this isn't a lucky day, tomorrow I'm done.
Okay. You're all prepared, though, now, right?
I'm not as prepared as I'd like, but I feel obligated to try it once.
Sure. Sure.
I'd like more stones to get deeper into the mine, but I don't have that.
Okay. I don't know if it's any good, but one of the mods said something about Gone Home being free this weekend. Oh, I've heard all right things. Yeah, no real, need to play it. I can tell you, next weekend is a free Overwatch weekend for anyone who has been on the fence about playing Overwatch. It's going to be free on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Where if you just want to download it and try it out for a weekend, a full weekend of free play, no buying, which is very exciting. We should be getting Sombra sometime soon, too. I pre-downloaded an update that has yet to go live. But that's next weekend.
Should have more than 9 of those. Oh, my salmon berries are just missing, Jack.
What's a salmon berry?
It's a fruit that I've got a lot of.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did I accidentally sell those? Maybe I accidentally sold them.
Oh, possible.
I had like a ton.
Can you go back in that one? And
It's fine. It's fine.
All right, well, great. No, I don't play the PTR. That's kind of like the public beta of Overwatch because I don't want to fall in love with something and then have them not implement it into the main game. That was they were doing stuff like that with Team Fortress 2 as well, where you could opt into the public beta and they would test out like giving a character a buff or a nerf to see how it played in real world situations. So Overwatch has the same thing. They have a public beta that you can just play in, and like right now, like people are playing as Sombra already, and they're going to learn how to balance her. They've given buffs and nerfs to other characters, but I want to wait till it's in the actual game because, you know, like for example, they're giving a slight buff to Zarya, who is a character that I love playing as. She has a beam weapon. And right now, if the beam passes through an enemy very quickly, it doesn't do any damage. You have to hold the beam on an enemy for like a second before it does any damage. But in the public beta, you can just pass through enemies and it does a little bit of damage, which is very nice. It's a very nice buff. And I would hate to fall in love with that feature and then have it not be implemented in the real game. You're like, oh, it was so much fun to play as her. That disappointment would be terrible. That's usually why I stay away from
Displeased.
Displeased today. Oh, so not a lucky day. All right.
Exit to desktop. We're doing Dishonored.
Okay. All right. Let me update the.
It could take days and days and a week before I get a good lucky day.
You get a lucky day. Sure. All right. Here, let me update this. Dishonored 2 looks to be downloaded. Dishonored. And Dishonored and on her. That's all I got.
Whatever you want, Jack.
That's what I got.
Whatever
Rich.
you want.
Dishonored and dissing on her. It's the best I can come up with. So I'm gonna go with it. Dishonored 2. Search. It's here. Okay. Update. Info successfully updated. Great. You get that.
I'm upset, Jack. I wanted to tackle the mines.
I was looking forward to seeing the mines, Rich. I was looking forward to it. But hey, that's all right.